I want to give you a huge thank you for all your support through your donations. Destiny Kids is reaching kids all over the world all the time, and you are a part of this. And if you haven't started donating yet, make sure that you follow the link down below and let's grow Destiny Kids together. We have loads of fun for you to participate in today, right now. It's happening right now. So let's go check out our Wacky Fact of the day. For our Wacky Fact of the day, did you know that humans share 50% of their DNA with bananas? Whoa, crazy. And how many teeth do you have right now? 17, 20, 25? Well, let me just tell you, come on, get a little closer. Oh yeah, get a little closer. When you get older, you have 32 teeth in your mouth. Oh my goodness, you're like, well, I don't have room for all those. Trust me, you'll have plenty of room, but to think about it that you have 32 teeth in your mouth, oh, that is wacky. Now let's go check out our Bible lesson. For today's Bible lesson, we are going to learn about something super cool and important to our faith. So let's jump in. So there was this guy and his name was Moses, and he was like really close to God. God really liked him. And so he told Moses, he gave him exact instructions and said, hey, I need you to go up to the top of this mountain called Mount Sinai, and I'm gonna give a cool message and an important message to all my people for years and years and years and years to come. So Moses was like, okay. So he went up to the mountain, and you know what? God himself wrote on like big stones, like big flat stones, and they were called tablets. And he wrote down these instructions for us, and they're called the 10 Commandments. So I want to give you the first 5, and we can learn them together. So the first one is, you should have no other gods before me. Now remember, I just said that God wrote these himself, so he is talking about himself. So he was telling us, hey, when you go through life and you have other opportunities to worship other things, don't do it. You should have no other gods before me. And you're like, well, I'm not bowing down to anything. Let me give you some examples. So in our world, what are some things that people put in their lives as gods? Well, some people, they worship money. That's the most important thing in their life. It runs their life. It controls their emotions. It controls every single thing that they do in their life. And they don't consult God for their needs. They just believe and trust solely in money. And that's a way that you can put that, you can make money a god instead of God himself. Another thing that we could do is like vanity. So you praise yourself. You spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to look perfect and be perfect and just have no mistakes and be flawless. And you can almost like worship how you look and how you present yourself. And you've really not relied on God for his light to shine through you and make you beautiful or make you handsome, but you have relied solely on yourself and what you can produce and how you can make yourself shine. And that's another way that you can make vanity or the praise of yourself before God. So things like that you can worship in place of God is something we shouldn't do. So you're like, well, how do I do that? Well, let me tell you. So instead of relying solely on money as a god, you rely that God will provide the door or the way for you to receive money. So you ask God, hey God, can you please open a door, when you get older, for me to have a job so I can have money? Or God, can you please let your light shine through me to make, just this glow, this love for you be just so attractive? Those are ways that we can replace that. And we can say, God, we put you first in our lives, and we don't worship money, we don't worship vanity or any other gods but you. So that's number 1. Number 2 is you should have no idols. Now you're like, well, an idol is like a big statue and all that kind of stuff. Yes, very true. But there are other things that are idols, like crystals, like different things that is like really kind of popular in our world right now. Those things we shouldn't pray to or worship because those are idols and they're not a part of what God intended. The only one that we should worship, the only one that we should put first in our lives is God. So we're not going to pay attention to those things or encourage those things or be interested in those things, no matter how glamorous they look or how fun they look or trendy or if everyone's doing it. We have to remember these commandments that we should have no idols. Number 3 is we shouldn't take the name of the Lord our God in vain. And what this means is like if you stub your toe and you just yell out just the Lord's name and you're not praying to him, you're just mad or you're hurt and it just slips out, that's a way that you can take the name of the Lord in vain. And that's a commandment that we shouldn't break. And even though it's like the first thing you want to say, or maybe it's something that you hear in your house or you hear with your friends, that's a commandment that we shouldn't break. So if we're using the name of Jesus or we're talking to God, those things should be sacred and should be in prayer or whenever we're in conversation with God. And so they shouldn't be used outside of that. Number 4 is that we should keep the Sabbath day holy. And you're like, what's the Sabbath? I've never heard of that. Let me tell you. So some people, they believe that the Sabbath is on Saturday or that the Sabbath is on Sunday. And whatever you and your family practice, whether it is a Saturday or it is a Sunday, that should be considered your day of rest. And you should keep it holy, meaning you shouldn't be going crazy on a Sunday or a Saturday, that you should take that day and focus on your faith, focus on the good things of God, focus on your family, focus on resting your mind, resting your heart, not worrying about other things. Keep it sacred, keep it holy. And commandment number 5, to honor your father and mother. And what's really interesting about this commandment and really kind of cool is that this commandment is the only one with a promise attached to it. And so you're like, well, whoa, tell me the promise. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. So it says, honor your father and mother, for if you do this, you will have a long life. And so I know that I wanna live long, and I'm sure you do too. So one of the ways we can do that is honoring our father and mother. And so when it comes Mother's Day, when it comes Father's Day, hey, happy Mother's Day, you're awesome. Happy Father's Day, you're the best dad in the world. Can I rub your feet? I don't know if we'd go that far, but yeah, that's a way we can honor them, right? Or you say, hey, Mom and Dad, I want to cook you a breakfast, right? Or hey, Mom and Dad, I just want to give you a big hug and say thank you for all you do for me. And obeying. Obeying is a way that you can honor your father and mother even when it's hard. Those are 5 commandments. Now there's 10, but we're gonna learn about them next time on our next episode. But for right now, I wanna tell you these 5. So the first one is you should have no other gods before me. The second one is that you should have no idols. The third one is you shouldn't take the name of the Lord your God in vain. The fourth one is keep the Sabbath day holy. And the fifth one, honor your father and mother. Listen, I know you can do these things. And sometimes they'll be easy to do, and other days they'll be hard to do. But I want to encourage you, you're not alone. We're all trying to be the best Christians that we possibly can and follow these commandments. So let's continue to hide these in our heart, memorize them, learn them, keep them, and you will be blessed all the days of your life.
Now is the time for strengths to be tested, for pride to be demolished, and for you to do whatever it takes to overcome your fears and become the hero of your own story. Okay, maybe too far, but do you know what time it is? It's game time!
We are about to play Stack attack. And what we need for this game is between 60 and 70 plastic cups. I know, that's a crazy amount. And how we play this game is we have to stack this table, and then this table, and then this table, and then this table, all within under 60 seconds. So let's go play Stack Attack. Finished that, and I know you did awesome too. We are about to play Waddle Pop, and all you need for this game is 10 balloons and a stool. That's it. And the object of this game is to get a blown up balloon, stick it in between your legs using no hands, and waddle all the way from there, all the way over here to this stool. Take it out, pop it, run back, and do it all over again. The goal is to pop 10 balloons, but do your best and get as many as you can popped in under 60 seconds. Let's go play Waddle Pop. I bet you can get more balloons than I did, so go at it.
You know what time it is. It is crazy craft time. So make sure that you grab all your supplies and let's jump in and make our craft. For our craft today, we are gonna do something really cool, and you can even make it for Dad, which that's what I'm gonna do today. So what you need is you need a few things. So we are going to start with some cardstock paper. I have a piece of white, red, and blue. And then of course we need some markers. We need a pair of scissors with adult supervision, glitter. I have gold and then all kind of bright colors. Then you're gonna need a glue gun with the glue sticks, cotton balls, and yellow paint. So that's all you need, so make sure you get your supplies and let's jump in and make our craft.
Okay.
We just finished our crazy craft, and this is the final product. So if you followed along with me, I hope that you enjoyed our quick minute today. I know I did. And if you would love to see more videos just like this one, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe and hit all the buttons. And I'll see you next time right here on Destiny Kids. Give this to them for Father's Day or any other day to show kindness, and also you can have loads of fun with this. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sure yours turned out amazing. I had loads of fun with you today, and I hope you did too. I want to hear from you, so make sure that you can send an email to me with Mom and Dad's help at talktobree@destinykids.tv. And if you want to see more videos just like this, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit all the buttons, and I'll see you next time right here on Destiny Kids.